And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Lou George. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at point guard. And for Dallas. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5, home in the paint. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Williams finds Joe. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Dort against Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Irving for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Joe. He's covered by Irving. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Dallas. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Doncic finds Gafford. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic outside. Picks up a three. Good on the triple.
Luka from way downtown.
And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active effective and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. The Thunder also changing it up. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Williams. And it's denied. It's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
.14 left here in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the Mavericks with possession, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Thompson passes to Doncic. And it's blocked. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Caruso against Lively. Wallace outside. There's the drive. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. You can't get that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Marshall inside the three-point line. Almost, but it rolls out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Still scoreless. Dort kicks to Williams. Shoots over Lively. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Dallas making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Kenrich Williams comes in for Dort. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Wallace. That's good from Williams. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Washington inside. He's guarded by Williams. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 10-2 run here. Caruso with the ball. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his 2nd season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Caruso against Dinwiddie. Misses in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 3. On the wing, Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
All free throws good from Doncic. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic. .122 left to play here in the second quarter. Doncic converts inside.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. Now, Doncic. He has 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
All free throws good from Doncic. Thunder trailing by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams, that's good.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Williams can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Dives for it. Unable to get that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. From the top of the key. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows. Terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Lou Dort out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the two-guard spot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be three guys. It has to be all five. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Gafford. Makes it off the glass. Gafford's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Outside Irving from deep. Drills it from outside. He's got 7.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Washington against Dort.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
First team foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. All free throws good from Dort. Mavericks leading by 4. Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And the foul called on P.J. Washington.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Thunder trailing by 4. And here is Wallace. Drops in the layup for 2. Wallace has got his second basket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Washington finds Doncic. Luka taking it in. Gafford passes to Washington. And here is Doncic. Here's Gafford. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gafford's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
2 minutes remaining.
Wiggins outside.
2 minutes.
Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Joe. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now the pass to Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team
I think you
foul.
have to admire the aggressiveness
At the
with
line
which
for
P.J.
Dallas.
Washington plays every single night.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Doncic. Then for the Thunder, Jones checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Aaron Wiggins. And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by Hardy. Mavericks leading by 5. On the wing, Irving. Passes it to Gafford. And that one drops for him. Gafford's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Over Washington. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gafford. Washington with it. Outside Irving. That 3 off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 5. Outside Williams. Joe finds Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hardy. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Thompson Goes up again. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Because of his size at the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
2 shots.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Take a break.
And their fast break has
2
also
shots.
been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The first one falls. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Second free throw, no good. Dallas leading by 8. The pass to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Pass to Doncic. He lobs it up and finished off by Lively.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
And we're trailing by 10. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Dinwiddie.
Here's Joe. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup. Mavericks leading by 7. Now Dinwiddie. Doncic left side. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 6 points here for Jalen Williams. Pass to Lively. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie outside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Joe. Now here's Jang.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Dallas calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Irving. That shot is off. And here are the Thunder now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. They get it back. George. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. And finished off by Lively.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Feeds to Williams. Stolen by Lively. Doncic against Gilgeous Alexander. Fade away. It counts.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, man.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous Alexander. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. And they go to the intentional foul. Dallas calls timeout.
Personal foul.
They're leading by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
To Dallas. It's time for T-shirt. Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, man.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game, and that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams' shot is off. Dallas with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. And here is Doncic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Klay Thompson. Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Klay. This was a grinded-out win. How did you pull away?
Defense, that's simple. It was a sloppy game at times, but we'll make them miss shots. That's a given. But one constant you can have when you play this game is how hard you play on defense and how focused you are. And I felt like, besides not boxing out at times, our defense was amazing tonight.
You certainly turned it up at that end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.